because as I guess for some people who have spoken to, whether Lily from SWV or Tabitha from Cut Close, it's one thing to have the group not functioning, but it's another thing to face family, friends, and the community who knew you as, oh, you're part of this big group, and now your group isn't flying. How did you navigate personally that type of questions and people asking what's going on? What's going on?
Well, with that being said, it was hard to navigate. You want to tell the truth, but you find yourself lying sometimes because you knew the truth. And it hurts. It hurts your mental state. And I talked a lot about that, in the book. How sometimes, the depression sinks in. You feel like you're a failure. Everybody got their own way of feeling. You know what I mean? In the book HIATUS, I talk about how I felt about all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, how did you? As I mentioned, I'm a mental health therapist, and one of the issues that that I struggle with is the fact that within, especially Black community, mental health is almost seen as not our portion. So, we go to church and get deliverance, and and talk to the pastor, but not getting the type of help like professionals like myself. Did you reach out for professional help, or were you dealing with this on your own?
I dealt with it on my own the best way I could, and we in a lot of different ways. And I talk about a lot of the ways that I dealt with it, whether it was right, wrong, or endeavor. I dealt with it that way, and it's all in the book. I didn't seek professional help until 3 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as I said, as I said, I definitely would want people to hear the full story within the book. But I think one of the things that I've tried to make sure in all the interviews I do is to highlight mental health and why and how people should not leave that area of their lives and think it's not my stuff, and I can talk to my friend. The importance of getting professional help if need be, or just getting help in some cases, especially Black men, especially men, because we have the highest, when a male has the thoughts of ending their lives, they're more likely to carry it out than females, and so the need for men to talk, it has never been more important. So it's always encouraging when my guests do admit that these sorts of supports and it's helped them through. The one thing I did realize, so you guys come back and do the return. It now in reports it says
no.
Okay.
The return. I don't stand by that. That was not me. That was the imposters. And we sued that situation and we won. So that return album is not High Five. It's Tony Thompson and a bunch of guys.
Okay. So, and as I said, for those of us who, if you go into Wikipedia, if you go into other places, it would list all your albums and it will say this was Tony's last.
Wikipedia says. Wikipedia. You can't follow Wikipedia though. Yeah. Wikipedia, anybody could change that.
Yeah, unfortunately, but and that's part of the reasons why having these types of discussions help people to know the truth. To know the truth that because
that's why I've written the book. So I can tell my truth.
Notwithstanding, and as I said, but so after that does go on. You're still out in New York. Do you still keep in touch with the rest of the guys?
It's to a point. We want to get things back together and stuff like that. It's all in the book, where it just wasn't cut and dry. I'm a man that always thinks and always think about a way to to come over, you know what I'm saying, to reach the other side. So I'm always thinking about certain things, you know, about how to be better. So it just wasn't that cut and dry, like, you know, was we talking, it was more than that. I mean, Marcus came and moved to New York, and, you know, we wanted to get things started again. We got, you know, we audition guys, and all this stuff is what I talked about in the book that some people probably, you know, don't even know, but it's all written now. So you can pick up the book and read for yourself, and read about all the things that happen, and not being so cut and dry. Just we went that way, went there. It was a whole. It was a time period where we didn't speak, but you know, there was a time period when we spoke, even lived together, and did things.
Yeah, yeah. As I said, yeah. I mean, you know, I mean, so you know, during the time that you know, even during the time that you guys, after the whole return thing happens and stuff, I read recently, you know, I read somewhere that you actually got shot being a bystander.
Yeah, I got shot 5 times. It was 5 times. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, promoting my company in Connecticut, backstage, and I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It wasn't for me, but God is good. You know, I'm thankful that I'm here and I'm able to talk to you guys and able to write a book and talk about it in the book. Yeah. So, you know, even that night I mentioned, you know, that it's part of my life, and that's in the book, you know, so everybody go pick it up and read it. You know, you'll find out a lot of information. Yeah,
so that actually did happen, and
oh yeah,
and did that change your direction as to after surviving that mishap?
Yeah, after that happened, I knew that you know, my grandmother told me that, you know, I was here for a reason, and at that point, I decided to, you know, go full-fledged on the music and leave everything else behind, and you know, don't worry about nothing.
Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly to press the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do have a new interview. Loads to come, but thanks a lot for watching.